This the store run edition, you heard? Walk to the store, go get me some blunts and shit. But I'm gonna give you a quick, cause I know a lot of people be wanting to hear the juicy shit. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just give you a quick little story, you heard? See, this was one of them days, right? That when nigga be like, you could feel it in the air. It's something about the air. Like I learned this from being on the run. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you pack it up for the day, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I do. I pack it up for the day. Ain't nothing else going on except my motherfucking freedom and my safety. You know what I mean? Now, I had an argument with one of my neighbors and shit. And honestly, I felt, and probably to this day, not probably, to this day, I still feel like she the one that called the police on me. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I walked out the building, I went to the weed spot in Spring Creek. This when the Dreads had the weed spot. They had that lamb spread, right? So this is late 93. Late 93, right? And I had went to the weed spot. At the time, I'm trapping in the hood. At the time, I was getting bread in the peas, right? And me and Revere was good, my nigga. He walked with me to the creek, to the weed spot. We get the weed. Coming back, I noticed a police van on Lauren Avenue, but it was like in back of Building 11. And at this time, that's where I was staying. I was staying in Building 11 and shit, right? So when we get past them, like where they can't see us, that's like we use the buildings. We use the buildings and the P's as shields. You know what I mean? For eyes. I know I did. I don't know about nobody else. But so soon as I know that they couldn't see me, I ran up the stairs. Cause for some reason, I just thought that they was about to run up in the crib. And at the time, I had just had a baby, you know what I mean? And she was in the crib, her mother in the crib. So I ain't want them running up in the crib, and I had all that shit in there. So I run up the steps. Boom. I get most of the shit out. And I know I'm saying most of the shit because after I got out of jail, I found the rest of the shit because they ain't found it. So I get the shit and I go out in the hallway because I'm going to go upstairs to the next floor and bring it to my man Bruce's crib. Right? So when I come out the door, see, now this the thing about living in the projects. You know what I mean? Like, I use, from growing up in the projects from so young, like, you know, or you learn all of the sounds of the building. You know what I'm saying? So when I come out the apartment, I took like 4 or 5 steps, and I could feel somebody around the corner. And I'm in 11, so this is an L-shaped building. I could feel somebody around the corner, right? So I take a couple of more steps, like to try to peek around the corner, and like 4 police jumped out. So I backed up. Oh shit. And they like, we heard gunshots. And he was like, and the cop was like, lift your shirt up. And I lift my hands up. I was like, I ain't got no gun. I don't know what you talking about. And then I lift my shirt up where my waist was at to show him that I ain't had no gun. Now, when I did that, all of the fucking shit that I got from out of the crib, the shit was in my front pocket in a brown paper bag. And the shit was sticking out my pocket. So when I lift my shirt up, I looked down at the bag. They looked at the bag. I jetted, tune. I turned around to get back in the house. I'm like, hold up. Let me get my mother. I get in the door. You know what I mean? And the fucked up thing was the lock on the door was fucked up. So, you know, you had to pull it back a little bit and then lock it. You know what I'm saying? So, me trying to lock the door and shit, they done pushed the door in. Fucking, they arrested me. They arrest Ravel. Hey, Ravel, hey, and tell them. I told the police, when they found the shit, I told the police, I said, that's all my shit. He ain't got nothing to do with it, and she ain't got nothing to do with it. And that's all facts.